Hi everybody, Motorcycle Madness here. Just a quick video, give you an idea of what I've been up to. I've not recorded because I've just not been feeling up to it, to be fair. I've not been well. I've done very little in the garage, and what I have done has been in snippets, and I suddenly developed a problem where, because I'm filming on my phone, it won't let me put it onto my PC for some bizarre reason. I have no idea what the hell's going off. So I'm going to have to do everything live, direct, record it as is, and put it straight onto YouTube as is, because I can't do anything else at the minute. So what you're seeing is literally what you're getting. I have been busy. Give you an idea of what I've been up to. Like I get to say, I'm sorry I haven't recorded all of this, but it's just been a nightmare, to be fair, with my health and everything else. So this is what I've been doing. This is the Suzuki engine, what's left of it. Now I know why it wouldn't turn over. That piston is rusty as hell. As you can see, it's not very nice. I had to take it off the bench because it started leaking oil everywhere. And I got into rather a mess. Piston should be cleanable. I mean, it's only surface, luckily. The cylinder hasn't survived quite as well, nor has the head and the valves. Now, I've only just managed to get this one apart. That is what was in the bottom of the engine. As you can see, nice, thick, gungy, slimy, creamy, horrible rubbish. So they've got that to clean out, which is going to be fun. Can't wait for. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Update on the AJS Regal Raptor, my partner's bike. Another reason I haven't been filming is because my partner's been out with me and she really doesn't want to be on camera. I tried to record bits, but obviously because I can't transfer it onto my PC, that's caused other issues, because I can't edit the bits that she's not in together to be able to make a video to post to you guys. So I'm trying to find ways around it. I am new to this, bear with me, I will get better. I'm already looking at a proper camcorder for filming instead of just using my phone, because using my phone's not very practical. I started recording one video and then somebody rang me, and because I didn't save it, it didn't record, which was really helpful. Yeah, regarding the AJS, right, we've had real fun with this. Okay, so there's the engine, as you recall. Last time you saw it, it had the pistons on it. Yeah, pistons go on there, gudgeon pin. Pistons are currently up there in their head, behind the cylinders. Just get the cylinders blocked down. We've had massive issues because for some strange reason the pistons, let me find one, knackered one, this is what came out. That's the piston that came out of the engine. Talk about bad. Also, I'm having issues with the pistons where for some strange reason the piston rings won't sit fully into the piston. You get one bit in and then the rest won't come out. I haven't got a spring compressor small enough to do these pistons. I could do them, but I ain't doing them. They're just too small. They're only 45 millimeters across, I think. So we're having major issues. I fitted piston rings to one. Where did I put it? There's another piston around here somewhere. Right, there's been turmoil today because the Suzuki engine decided to bleed oil all over my bench and caused a nightmare. Is it this one? Look, see. There's a nasty scratch there. Didn't see that. Oh no, it's just muck. Thank God. Because this is one of the good ones, I think. And even this is all scrawped up down the side. So I've ordered some new pistons. Oh no, that's a lie. I haven't ordered any pistons yet. I've contacted the company just to make sure they are the right size, because I've heard that there's also 53mm pistons as well. Well, these are only 45. So yeah, definitely need some new pistons. All of them are damaged in one way or another. That's one of the better ones, to be fair. There's another one around. I have no idea where I've put it. No, not a clue where I've put it. It's bin fodder anyway. It's absolutely useless. It's no good to anybody. What's happened is, as I've inserted the pistons, it snapped here because the pistons barely fit even without rings on. They don't want to go. They're really ridiculously tight. I've never known pistons like that. I've never known. I mean, once they're in, they're not bad, but getting them in is a bloody nightmare. I mean, that's got the oil scrapers on it, but trying to get them in, I've tried grease, I've tried everything. Because both pistons come up and down at the same time, if you look at that, they are both at exactly the same height. Yeah, on the crank. They both crank round at the same time. So, unlike with most engines, like on, say, the Suzuki, yeah, both of these don't rise and drop at the same time. This one's up, and that one's down. That's what should happen. Yeah, in my opinion. So when you sit in these, even if both your cylinders were one piece, which they're not, obviously, because it's a V-twin, but even if there were, if this was a straight in line, so this piston sat here, the same as that does, yeah, that's an inline. This is a V-twin, yeah, because it's a V shape when the cylinders and everything are on. Pistons go up and down in a V shape. Pretty self-explanatory. Most people probably know that already, but to those that don't, that's the system. So yeah, when you're fitting the cylinders on, it's not a problem because you can compress one piston, sleeve that in. Yeah, then you can take the, once that's in, you can take the compression off, put it on the next one, slide that one in, no problem, piece of cake. Yeah. With this one, obviously, because both pistons go up and down at exactly the same timing, which I think is stupid. You'd think it'd be opposites, but it's an AJS, so I'm guessing this is why it's classed as a side balance engine, because it bloody need it, because pistons do not actuate on a balanced system. It doesn't. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But yeah, because the cylinders are both all one, it's one piece. Yeah, you can't do that. You've got to try and get both pistons in at the same time, whilst trying to mess about with all these rods and trying to get round these. I've tried Jubilee clips to compress the rings. I've tried bloody all sorts. I even got creative and tried a bit of plastic with cable ties or a Jubilee clip round, and even that didn't work. What actually happened was, as I started to gently tap the pistons into place, the piston rings twisted, bent, some of them snapped. Now, I don't know if that's down to, well, I know what it's down to. Piston rings that were sent, post office, delivery person dropped the package on the floor somewhere on the road, and they were ran over. And I think because they were bent out of shape, then when I've tried to tap them in, it's caught one that's bent. It hasn't necessarily been compressed just right, and that's caused all my issues. I think that's what I'm putting it down to, because I've never known pistons to be such a bind and a pain to get in. I've rebuilt all sorts of engines. I've never had this problem, never. And I couldn't even list the amount of engines I've rebuilt. I've rebuilt V6s, V8s and all sorts over the years. I've never had a problem fitting pistons, but them things are freaking horrible. It's a stupid designed engine. Moving back to the Suzuki, as you can tell, I am guessing that's one reason as to why it's not running right and why it's seized up at certain points. The other one, I think I know why it's seized up. Check that out. That has got to be in the bottom of the engine somewhere, I'm guessing, because I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to look like that. Where's the other one? Oh, maybe it is supposed to look like that. That, or they're both broken. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So we'll ignore that bit then. It's that, I'm guessing. All this crud, because that is thick. So I'm either going to have to hone them out, see if that works, see if I can hone all this crap out. I've got to get a new honing tool, because my last one disappeared. So I'm going to see if I can hone this out. If I can hone it out, get rid of all this, great. I'm going to have to hone out the 125 cylinders anyway, because they've got a ridge at the top. So I want to get rid of that. And just smooth them out. I'm guessing I'm going to have to do the same with this. Now, something I've never seen before. I don't know if there's any motorbike mechanics watching, but I have never seen this. I'm guessing that this is for the chain tensioner. The cam chain tensioner. I say that because it works very similar to a chain tensioner. As in, I can't bloody do it now. No, that's not going to move. Basically, it's sprung loaded. That does go through, but you've got to release the latch for it to slide through. I've never done a Suzuki engine before. This is very new to me. I've never seen anything like this before. It's broken, by the way, and I'm guessing it's been broken for a while, because I'm guessing that's what it should look like, but it had that in. Now, I don't know, but I'm guessing that that being in there is not standard. It looks to me like somebody's tried to repair it before, like so. So I'm going to have to replace that, change the tensioner. I haven't stripped that cylinder down yet, that one. That's next on the chopping block, but it's really weird because you have to take this off, which sits on them two studs there, that one and that one. That's where this sits, or it's supposed to sit, just like so. Yeah, and then the chain tensioner sits up this side with the chain in the middle. But you've got to undo that to get it to separate, because this sits just inside of that, like so. So you've got to unbolt this so you can get the head off, which is a nightmare because you can't even get to the bolts for this, because you can't see them, because this piece here is in the way. See that bit there? So from the top, I'll flip it over, you can't see those bolts at all. They disappear behind this. But there's no way you're getting into them. That's sitting there. It sits just there. And get to one bolt. That's where it sits, just there. You get to one bolt, which is this one, but the one underneath, the one that's broken, which is here, you can't see it when it's in. There's no way to it. There's no hole, nothing. There's no way of getting to it, and you can't see it, so you don't know it's there, which is a royal pain in the ass. I caught my screen, so my phone suddenly stopped recording again. Joyous fun. Joyous of trying to use a mobile phone for recording YouTube videos, I guess. So yeah, I've now got to strip this lot down and take all this gubbins off, clean the gaskets up. I think that's a water feed cross to the other cylinder. So yeah, that's where I'm at. This is one of the reasons why I call it Motorcycle Madness, because it's just madness. Being in my garage, working in such a small space on so many different vehicles at the same time, it's a pain in the ass. I manage, but I don't know how. Oh yeah, we've just stripped down the other AJS engine, so that's now in the same condition as that, pretty much. So that's been done. It's a slightly different design, in the fact I thought it was completely different. It's not completely different. The heads and that are over here. Oh, there's the other piston. That's the one that's foobarred. It's just got a smaller surface area for the fins. That is the only difference. But it makes it look so different. All the internals, where the chain tensioner sits, everything is the same. Right, this is the bad piston we've removed. Look at that. Big chip there. This is from trying to put it into back into the cylinder. Yeah. And we'll go round and oh look, there's a chunk missing. That's what the piston rings did to the pistons. Joyous, eh? But like I say, these pistons are such a snug fit. I mean, you can actually see that they're rubbing on the sidewall. Both sides. They're rubbing on the actual cylinders. Now, in theory, there's supposed to be a layer of oil that is fed up while the piston is going up and down. The oil's being sloshed up onto these and lubricating the sidewalls. But there's no space for the oil to get in. They are such a tight fit. It is unreal. So, I have no idea how I'm going to get these in. I'm going to have to get a new valve spring compressor arc at me. I'm going to have to get a small piston ring compressor, because the one I've got, there's no way the one I've got is going to do this. Sorry, get it out of all glare from my lights. There's just no way mine will shrink down small enough for that piston. I mean, it's just, I mean, you compare it with an 850 piston. Compare it with an 850 piston. Don't know if you can see that. There's the 125 one. That's 850. There's a bit of a difference in size. So yeah, it's making life entertaining. What do you do? I'm probably going to get loads of comments saying, oh, you know, you're doing it wrong and this, that and the other. I'm not doing it wrong. I've tried everything the proper way to try and do it without a piston ring compressor, because mine just would not tighten up small enough. Tried Jubilee clips. I tried plastic and cable ties to try and pull them in, which looked like it did the job, but I'm guessing not, because as soon as I started tapping them in I realised there was a problem. Piston ring popping out and bending and breaking, and I've never known a piston ring to bend before either, but they were bent, and I think it's because they turned up bent. It doesn't take much to bend. Well, if a piston ring is bent, it's not going to do your engine any good. So yeah, I've got my work cut out, because now I've got to try and figure this out. But I've got a new piston ring. I'm ordering new pistons. I've got another set of piston rings coming, because the company that sent me the last ones, because they were dumped on the road, and you've only got to look at the packaging, you can tell cars have been over it. I mean, I think that's the packaging there. That's the packaging. Wrong envelope. But yeah, you can just tell. It's so obvious that it's been run over a fair few times. So I'm going to leave it there. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I am going to start doing some more recording. Hopefully my health isn't going to take another plummet, because I seem to do one day out here and then, well, the last time I did a video, the work that I did laid me up for a week. Hence why there's been no videos, because I've been on my ass. I try to do what I can, but my health for some strange reason has taken a sudden dive, which I'm just having to deal with, really. Yeah, I thought I'd give you all an update, let you see where I'm at, what I've been doing. I'm not sitting on my ass completely all the time. I've had my missus out here today helping me do what's been done, because since the last video I've not really done anything, to be fair. Nothing. I'm just about to pack up, so I thought, you know what, I'll do a video, get it posted on YouTube, let you all see what I'm doing, so you can see, you know, there is stuff being done. It's difficult for me to film while I'm doing stuff at the minute, because all I've got is my phone. Like I said, I am looking at getting a proper camera, so I shall set up a tripod, and hopefully I can get some better videos of, you know, what I'm doing while I'm doing it. But trying to hold a phone and do major mechanical work at the same time, it doesn't work. I have tried, the videos were shit, you couldn't see anything. So pardon the French, but that's what it is, that's how it is. So take care all, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click like and subscribe, and yeah, I shall see you all on the next one. Have a good one, take it easy, bye bye.